Verse 5. Verse 5 and 6 is the key for this entire day. This is a scripture I have grown up with. I have been raised in school growing up. We quoted this every single year. We have it on magnets. We have it on t-shirts. We have it all over our houses. And we sing it. We understand it. But do we truly understand the terminology? Trust the Lord with all thine heart and lean not unto thy own understanding. This trust in this verse is truly to confide in. Because if I trust the Lord with all my heart, I am confiding in Him. I am being secure in sharing my deepest things with Him without fear. Trust the Lord with all thy heart, which means I am confiding in the Lord with every bit of my will, my affections, my affections, my mind, my thinking, my heart, my love, everything that's going on. I am confiding in Him in everything. Because I trust Him. Lean not unto thy own understanding. Understanding is our God-given abilities or powers that enable humans to think, discern, and relate to the divine. You have skills, right? Some of you have amazing skills, whether it's in accounting, marketing, budgeting, skills in all the gardening and talking and sharing and all the things that you do because you've worked really hard on those skills. We have skills. I know some of the ones I'm good at. And those are important to have, but we're not supposed to lean on our own skill base. There's a thing that we talk about in walkout and at different times, even with the youth. I know my skill. Let's see, how do I say this and still stay on the air? In my past career, I know my skill sets. I know what we've practiced and trained on and what that looks like. But here's the thing, I have to trust in the Lord above my skill set. You may be great with numbers and may be great at finances, but if we only trust our skill set, it still won't be enough. You may think, I'm going to say this one carefully. You may think you're great at parenting, which I don't know a parent that actually does, by the way. No, that's why I'm going to say it that way. You might think, but if you're only leaning on your own skill set, and you've not put your confidence, you've not confided in the Lord with every bit of your fears and shortcomings, it won't be enough. In all thy ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct thy paths. I am going to borrow the commentary note from Dakes because it was the greatest way of saying it. It says, begin, continue, and end every work, purpose, and plan with God. In all my ways acknowledge Him, which means before I even start, I'm acknowledging everything to the Lord's. My successes, my shortcomings, my failures, the things I'm good at, the things I'm not. Begin, continue, and end every work, purpose, and plan with God. Self-sufficiency and self-confidence have been the ruin of mankind ever since the fall. I was like, dude, how true is that? Because the moment we start being self-confident, we feel good about ourselves, like, I got this. Boom! That's the end of it. Pride goeth before what? Haughty spirit before destruction. There it is. The moment we start being self-reliant, the moment we think we've got it all together, the moment we think we can handle it on our own, is the very thing that creates our deficiency and our fall. Man's sin has been to live independently and without God in the world. True religion consists of full acknowledgement of God in all human affairs. We begin, we end, throughout the middle process, acknowledge God in everything that we do. That's the key. We're all looking for success. We're all looking for to be blessed. We're all looking for being prosperous. But if we're not looking at God, if we're not acknowledging Him at the very beginning, the middle, the end, and everything in between, and we're thinking we're self-sufficient upon ourselves because of this number, or because of this skill set, or because of this in the pantry, or whatever it is, then we're going to fall. It will not be enough. In all thy ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct thy paths. He shall direct our paths means to make smooth and straight.